Hello, it's Lena. I thought long and hard about how I don't really want my face to be a big deal, and people will probably eventually ask for face reveals. So I'm just going to be real and just show you who I am. I'm not going to be using my real name because that's not who I resonate with on this channel. So I have this other name, Lena. And this is me. Room is a little bit of a mess, so don't worry about that. This is my cat, Jasmine. She is the light of my life. Honestly, I couldn't do most of anything without her. And of course, my friends. Here, get up on your perch. I'm 20 years old. I got my license recently, and I just, bought a car. Hey, watch it. My favorite color is teal, like my nails, matching with my best friend. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see if you can see her. Hi, this is her perch. I know I'm using your personal space, I'm sorry. But I don't have like a studio or anything right now. So this is me. And the whole purpose of this channel is to really get on a more personal level with people who struggle, like myself, with anxiety and depression, and many more, of course. I'm not, I'm no dictionary and I'm no Google Chrome, but I know how things can be, and it can be very tough to go day by day. A personal thing is I don't really know my purpose on this planet, but that's not important because I will find a purpose, and my purpose is to love my cat, love my friends, love my family as best I can, stay safe, and do my job and make money until I'm able to be fully independent, I guess. Live with my dad and my stepmom and my little bro. They are a blessing. And I'm not very religious, so don't worry, this isn't going to be like, God saved me, oh my goodness. No, this is what I feel is going to be helpful, maybe. And if it's not helpful, then it's at least you're being aware. Jazzy's just staring out the window. I love her. She is a tortoiseshell domestic short hair mix. She is 7 years old, and I rescued her. Well, didn't really rescue her. I kind of just found her outside in the snow, actually. So she probably looks outside and it's wicked white out and just a blanket, and she's like, memories of being picked up by this random person. Me. Hi. And she's honestly part of the reason why I want to keep going, because I need to take care of her. Not only that, but I need to give her a purpose as well, rather than it just being like, oh, it's a cat thing. I want to have a special connection with my cat. And she's actually, fun fact, the first cat I've ever been able to keep. Because when I was growing up, I couldn't have animals in my houses, which many of you probably have that same situation now. So I'm sorry I can't get you a cat or anything, and you can't get a cat for your anxiety, or dog, or whatever animal. But hopefully one day. She's just staring at me. I'm just gonna start with my background story, I guess. My origin. I was born in 2000, because, hello, I'm 20 years old. I was born with this thing called Epstein's anomaly, which, to put it, to shorten it, is basically something wrong with one of my valves in my heart. So, as a kid, I never really got to do anything much because I would always turn blue and have to get my oxygen checked and all that good stuff. Not good stuff, but stuff. 2011, I got my heart surgery, and that's helped me along the way as well, whilst there is some difficulties, because now I'm able to do stuff. I'm also figuring out what I am able to do and what I'm not. And there's not a big concern, but I still have to be careful. I have palpitations, which is heart going really fast, or heart going too hard in the chest, basically. Nothing life-threatening, of course, but I still have to take medication, so I have to keep an eye on that and stuff. So that's my main struggle. This is a kid-friendly channel, and there will be no non-kid-friendly content on here. It is an everybody-friendly channel, actually. The way she stares at me, I just can't. Hi, baby. But I have PTSD from not being in a very good situation with my mother and my family, honestly. It was just unfortunate. After my great-grandmother died, it just kind of went downhill. But I'm recovering from everything. I'm happy. I can say for the first time in a long time that I am a happy person, and that I feel that I have succeeded in life. Because it's the little things that really matter. And it's just, you have to live life as if you're not going to live another day, unfortunately. Kind of hard to explain. But many people will have struggles that they're not sure what to do with them. And, well, you just have to work on it day by day, or minute by minute, or hour by hour. Doesn't really matter. But it's a safe space. You can feel free to tell me what is bothering you, what you struggle with. If you're a kid, if you're an adult, it doesn't matter. We only have positivity here, and I'll do my best to give you content that'll help. I mean, at least I think it'll help. But yeah, I'll start off with my day. I work at a hospital, and I'm a housekeeper, which, because of this pandemic, I have to be very careful, and we have to sanitize every room. Sanitizing meaning keep it clean, if you don't understand what that means. And I do deal with rooms that people with COVID-19 have been in, but they do this ventilation system and this negative pressure, and they refresh the oxygen for 2 hours. 2 hours before I go in. And even then, I use a helmet and a shield and a N95 mask. Not sure about the details. I just know it's a big mask and put it over. It's a dangerous, but it's a good job. And today I volunteered to go in early for the first time ever. That's an accomplishment. Write that down in my journal as an accomplishment. because I would always be afraid to ask to do stuff because I'm not sure what to do. But now I'm having an independent life and I'm doing better. I don't know. Jazzy, what do you think? She slow blinks. Fun fact about cats, when they go like this, that means that they are communicating either I love you or I trust you. So if you have a cat or if you know somebody that has a cat that does that, they trust you and they love you. Of course, she does it all the time because she loves me and I love her. She's so cute. She is. I use her as my therapy to get through stuff, honestly, by just petting her and listening to her purr. A cat's purr is actually very therapeutic. It's on a wavelength that is healing. It's a healing wavelength. But with that being said, cats' purrs aren't always good. So if a cat is purring, they got their ears back like this, and they got their tail wagging like this. Sorry, Desi, I had to use the example. That means that they are in distress, which means they're either angry or they are hurt or they don't like the situation. So, as long as the cat is purring, they're slow blinking, and their ears are up, then that means they're happy. So just look for that in cats if you want to. Something new to try. And if you already knew that fact, then, well, I'm sorry I had to repeat it. Guess what my favorite animal is? Dogs? Nah. Sorry, it's cats. Oh, okay, she just shifted over there. Hey! Okay, I'm gonna have to get a studio of some sort. I'm no professional. I'm not an actual licensed therapist, but I want to help whoever needs it. So, leave origin stories, struggles, or any of that stuff in the comments if you would like, and I'll try to respond to them. I'm going to be productive and get my room clean. That's a struggle I have, is keeping everything organized, because in depressive episodes, it's really hard to stay motivated all the time. Like, there's so many people that I know that are like, oh, I'm going to clean my whole house just because I feel like it. And I get those, but I also don't get those. I'd rather sleep or something. And that's not lazy, just so you know. That's not being lazy. There is a reason for that. And it's in here. And there's nothing wrong with that. You'll just have to try your best to do better the next day. And there's no problem with it. It does not, if it bothers somebody, they just don't understand the effects. But when you're in a depressive episode, it is hard to love yourself and do things that will benefit you, meaning do good for you. So just keep that in mind. If you feel sad or down or not really all that sure what you're feeling not yourself, just remember that it's okay and it'll pass, and you just gotta work through it. And it's not like you have to jump on the horse right when you're feeling a little bit better. It takes time and patience and understanding and compassion and probably some hugs or a good cry. I know that when I cry, it feels a lot better. It feels like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders and my chest, and it's just good. It's good to cry. Crying actually releases happy hormones or happy feelings in your brain as well. So sometimes it just really needs to get out. for those of you that have uncontrollable situations, like if you have a panic attack, which basically all of your anxiety built up at once and then just explodes. It's not as easy crying and then getting over with. Sometimes when I'm in a public place and I start crying, I cannot stop. And that's what gives me more fear and more nervousness and more anxiety. So I feel that it's best to be home when that happens. So sometimes I have to go home from work. As an adult, that's okay. As long as there's a legitimate reason for that. And that's not being weak. That is completely understandable. Many people won't understand your situation, unfortunately, no matter how much you tell them. But you just have to keep yourself in mind and know what you like and what you struggle with and how you choose to cope with it. I choose to cry and then find something to laugh at, then laugh for hours, then sleep. And usually the next day I'm pretty okay. And of course I pet my Jazzy, my Jasmine. Her name came from Princess Jasmine because her makeup kind of looks like Princess Jasmine's makeup. Not actual makeup, but it's the way her eyes are. And I thought that was just pretty. And she looks like a Jasmine now. If I were to change her name, it'd be silly because it wouldn't match. But I love her, and I love me, and I hope if you can't say that now, that you can in the future. That you love yourself, and that you think that you're worth everything. And that other people say that to you as well, if they don't already, which they should. And I believe that every human deserves whatever they work for, and then some. Everybody is equal. So, until next time, I will try to post every day, and if I don't, I will have an explanation as to why I don't. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want. I'm not trying to gain many people, just people that need it. Alright? Have a great rest of your day. Love yourself. Take a deep breath and live. Bye!